During the day, the man is a middle-aged junk collector, but at night, he struggles to decide which luxury car to drive out for fun. Even his own biological son doesn't know that his father is the richest man in the world. He still thinks he was born into a poor family, so in order to escape his situation, he swears to study hard and change his life. Everything the boy does is noticed by his teacher. Thinking of the boy's poor family background, the school decides to help support his family financially. When the man finds out the school is coming to help his family, he tries to explain that even though they look poor, they don't need help. But the next second, a blob of bird poop lands right on him. The principal thinks the man is just being prideful, so he urges him to face reality and accept the aid. But the man doesn't care about what the principal says. Seeing they're planning to take photos to commemorate it, he immediately goes inside and comes back out wearing a luxurious suit. Everyone is stunned on the spot. Before anyone can react, the man hands gifts to the principal and tells them to start taking pictures. Everyone feels something is off. It's like the one being helped became the principal instead. After the pictures are taken, the man says he can't accept these supplies. They should be given to people who actually need them. But the principal insists on handing them to him, saying they were donated by the richest man's company. The man is thinking about how to explain this when suddenly the vice president of the company arrives. Because the company is facing some difficulties, the VP came in a hurry to ask the man about the next step. As soon as he walks in, everyone is shocked. The principal politely thanks the VP for the donation, saying he's here to support a poor family. But the VP sees that the person being supported is actually his own CEO. The scene becomes extremely awkward. The man doesn't explain much seeing the situation. Because his son is about to be dismissed from school, he fears that if the conversation goes on, his identity will be revealed. So he signals the VP to ask the principal and the others to leave. After they all leave, the man changes back into his ragged clothes and starts discussing the company's future plans with the VP. The VP is very confused about why the man treats his son this way, but the man says he just wants his son to grow up healthy, to live an ordinary life, get married, and have children. He doesn't want his son to get caught up in the business wars, because then he wouldn't be happy. And at that moment, the boy coming home from school sees many luxury cars parked in front of his house. He can't help but be surprised, so he rushes home to see what's going on. But he unexpectedly runs into the female vice president. The boy immediately asks his father who she is, but the father doesn't explain. Instead, he sends the boy off to study, because the boy is taking the most important exam of his life tomorrow. Whether he can get into a top university depends on this one shot. Soon, the boy's test results come out. Not only did he score first in the entire city, but even his teacher comes in person to congratulate him. The teacher tells the father and son that to celebrate the boy being admitted to a top university, the school is hosting a special celebration banquet. The teacher also reminds the man to dress appropriately for the event. Soon, the day of the banquet arrives. The man not only doesn't change his clothes, but also rides off on his old, broken tricycle. Dressed like that, he truly looks like a junk collector. Just as he arrives happily to attend the banquet, he's stopped by his son's classmates. The man says he's here for the banquet, but the classmates directly drive him away. As they argue, the boy walks over and tells the classmates that this is his father. As soon as he says that, even passing students start mocking the boy. They even joke that they must be doing cosplay. The man gets very angry at the scene. Just as he's about to fight back, the most famous professor in the city also arrives at the banquet. Seeing the man, the professor thinks he's a junk collector, so he tells someone to throw him out. After learning the man is the boy's father, the professor is utterly shocked. But the man's outfit is indeed inappropriate. After lecturing him, the professor leaves. When the teacher sees how the man is dressed, he finds it very improper, so he pulls the man aside to wait in a corner. But the man's unusual outfit quickly draws other people's attention. While mocking the man, they also ridicule the boy. Being from a poor family isn't wrong, but coming dressed like a junk collector and making a scene is wrong. After hearing that, the boy walks over to his father and pulls him to sit down with him. However, just as the man sits down, the boy's uncle starts mocking him, but the boy can't stand it and talks back. Unexpectedly, the uncle loses his temper in public. He scolds the boy for not having manners, saying he dares to meddle in elders' affairs. He even says that the boy's future will depend on him. He claims he's a well-known entrepreneur, much better than his beggar of a father. While talking, he tells the man to leave. because a big shot is about to arrive, and he doesn't want the man to embarrass them. But the man ignores him and just starts eating. The boy feels a bit disappointed seeing this, and just then, a mysterious figure appears. It turns out to be the same female VP who came to see the man before. The clueless crowd sees her arrive, and all stand up to welcome her with respect. But the man is the only one still sitting and eating. The boy's uncle sees this and accuses the man of having no manners. Even the professor starts scolding him. But in the next second, what the woman says completely stuns everyone present.